Candyman will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those tables.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go.
Todd Frazier will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Short. Oh, what a play. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. Tyler Moore will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to second base, this could be two. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Candyman, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Cueto into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Frazier is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tyler Moore stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Popped up. Candyman calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back to the Candyman strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hot shot down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
And so far,
Mitch Moreland will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. Wrong this time.
Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score, and it's a 4-1 game. Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Candyman over to his left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Candyman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
To short. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Chopped weakly to the left. There's Herrera for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of... Candyman strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Mitch Moreland steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Tyler Moore will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The 2-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Out. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps player spotlight. Candyman is our man to watch. He's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Candyman will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. No fluke.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag by Frazier, and he's out at third base. 2 out, nobody on. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Moore giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman. Here's Moreland.
Mitch Moreland will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And now the runner's trying for third. Ground ball right side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to Todd Frazier makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Locke gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Oh, and it goes right under the glove as he can't even knock it down. So striding in, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit to short. Reined in. There's Herrera for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Into the box now. Candyman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Under it is Frazier now, and that's out. Two gone in the Cincinnati fifth, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Trying to hold the lead. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Joey Votto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Todd Frazier will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. To short, hit hard. Candyman is up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Candyman will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The shortstop. Candyman.
Cingrani pauses. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. The 0-2 home. Popped high in the air. Santana is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now. Candyman. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
When you're holding a guy on first, balls that are hit that hard will get on you in a real hurry. You can see him dive to try to knock this.
Candyman will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Barney is up with it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to Candyman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of it. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Candyman will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cabrera ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Mitch Moreland will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Castro's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Carlos Santana steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Keeping an eye on him.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Hello is there for it. 2 gone. John Jaso digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And he missed with it. Jonathan Herrera digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play. And Candyman gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit in the air to left. Hyatt giving chase. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Darwin Barney will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch.
Candyman will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. And the side is retired. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up. Cubs lead it 14-10. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with 3 hits, a triple, a double, and a single. Very close to the...
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Candyman will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Hit hard on the ground to second. Barney fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Darwin Barney will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0-for-4 in the loss.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Candyman stands in. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out.
Candyman.
On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. Barney for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Chris Denorfia will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
On it's tailor-made to short. 6-4.
He's out.
Candyman will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's a high pop-up. Hello is there for it. 2 down. Chris Denorfia steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Hit sharp on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, Candyman will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0-for-3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The relay, and he is in there.
Safe!
Carlos Santana will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be.
Tadahito Logan will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Runner goes for third, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the... Jose Tabata stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still... Into the box now, Candyman. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Candyman.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 guys. Carlos Santana will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. 1 run is scored. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in. And Tadahito Logan comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
And he'll try to get back now, but... hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to short. Candyman takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Chris Denorfio has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Shot to the left. A barehanded pickup. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Matt Holliday. What a performance he turned in. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. John Jay will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Candyman will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers.
Shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Mitch Moreland will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. From his knees, the throw. And a bit of a high throw. Stepping in, Alan Craig. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a... Candyman Candyman digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victory.
In order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Jacob Pesky strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So Candyman will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Scorched to third. A quick out number 1. Neil Walker gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored. Into the box now, Matt Adams. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit on the ground to third. Santana's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally... Candyman ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Carpenter to Walker for 1. On to first, and it's dropped. Mitch Moreland will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Runner goes for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Craig is going to get there to make the catch. And now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing.
Shortstop, Candyman.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. Matt Holliday. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Taylor Teagarden set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Candyman will come forward now. Back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Lined hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And the screen shows. Kelly Johnson will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams is there for it. 1 out. Jose Tabata will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
But he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
Runner goes for third. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Herrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Pesky is there, and he puts this one away. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Settling in now, Candyman. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2. Joe Tavares will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Reined in.
He's out.
There's Herrera for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Candyman steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-2 game. Kelly Johnson will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out.
That bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball to Johnson right by him. 0-2. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. And the runner's breaking for third. Line softly toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3. Candyman steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Batter number 10, shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Into the box, Kelly Johnson. He singled his last time up. And he'll step off. And there he goes towards second. Pitch. He's on the move again from first. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit's all they get. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Peter Borges. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end...